Hey, welcome to the Canine Conference. Welcome back to the channel. A few months ago, I made a post on All Things Scent Work Forum when the topic of focus, increasing focus, and preventing box crushing in nose work came up. My response was a video where I posted a dog actually utilizing the Canine BSD system for its maintenance training. Today I wanted to cover a little bit more about the system itself, because when you see the videos, you see the open top food rewards, you see the boxes being used, but we don't go into the actual inside of the box. We don't show you how adaptable this system truly is. Okay, so what I wanted to do is actually break down and show you a little bit more about the BSD system, because we see so many people using boxes for training scent work and nose work. And with the popularity of nose work over the past few years, we're starting to see more and more people utilize toy reward, which, this concept's not new for law enforcement. However, you can have one system that has multi-uses, used for food and toy, which allows you to be more creative, more adaptable, and get more bang for your buck for your training system or your school. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the device itself. This is the BSD4. If you take a look at the remote here, it has 4 rows of buttons. So what this allows us to do, if you have other devices made by the company, like the 4-ball dropper that people put into scent walls, or the single ball dropper that I have actually demoed in a short, this is great for nose work, scent work, because it will not only drop a ball, but it will drop food as well. You can program those to this remote and run all 3 or 4 items, if you have 4, with one remote. So if you're a trainer at an agency, or you have a scent work group and you're working on focus, you're trying to work with your dogs on ignoring distractions, the head trainer can actually reward with one remote, which is nice. So just so you can see the BSD here, it launches multiple rewards. We have a Durafoam ball. We will stick a ball with a rope in. Personally, this is one of my favorites. We will do a tug. It will actually launch a Kong as well. As well as, obviously, your standard tennis ball. When we have a Kong, we tend to turn those upside down, drop them in. If you're using a food reward dog and you want that focus where the dog doesn't look at you, we will take a bag and wrap it around, put a rubber band on, tuck it in. It will actually launch up a piece of food. So those people that are using like Happy Howie's logs that they can cut up and quarter up, hot dog, it'll launch that nicely as well. It also has, hopefully you can hear this on the mic, an audible tone, so you can mark and the reward. Obviously, we can use this as our marker instead of a clicker or a verbal marker. Yes, we have the tone, and then we can launch. When the dog is first starting, if they look off to the side, we can tap the button, get the dog to refocus back to source, and then reward. So we're going to take a look at the boxes over here. This one actually has a launcher in it. You will notice that this is made out of high density polyethylene. The launcher itself is in the center. We have the jar, which will contain the target odor. These boxes weigh 25 pounds, so they are durable. It's harder for dogs to knock over, although they can get knocked over. The combination of the high density polyethylene with the glass jar actually reduces residual odor down to parts per million. So if we use wood boxes, and back in the day, we all used wood boxes, especially when we had the old Dutch box systems before they evolved, that box was always our hot box. So, with this, it's easy cleanup, wipe it down with alcohol. But if you notice, the other boxes, they're distractor boxes. So you have a glass jar and the distractor tube. So when you see that dog running in the video from that video I posted 2 months ago, what we'll have is, say, dog food in one of these with the toy. We'll have, for the police dogs, axle grease, laundry sheets. For the sport dogs, we'll put in there museum putty, tape, anything that we're going to use, blank tins with magnets. We'll put cat food in there, dog food, people food, tea bags. You can be as creative as you want to with your distractions. With the police dogs and the sport dogs, I'll actually have these because when we're done training, we can just seal them up. I'll have one with cat litter because we've all seen at trials, dogs get out there, they start sniffing, they get out there, a dog's peed or there's some kind of wild animal that's been in that area. So we will actually collect dog urine, dog and heat, rabbit poop, whatever we can find. The jars keep it nice and clean. It allows us to proof our dogs off a plethora of things. So this one system allows you to train police, pets, and for $9.99 you get the 4 boxes with the device that really allows you to take your training to the next level. We're going to do a video here. You saw a video, like I said, just a few weeks ago that I posted in here, but we have roughly 600 people here at this event. We're going to put these boxes out here in the vendor hall. When people start walking around, you're going to see me working my dog here, and the dog will ignore all them and focus on the task at hand. So I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe, smash that button. You'll see some other videos that will be posted in the next few weeks here at the Canine Cop Conference. Hopefully we'll get a few more interviews today. We'll talk about some of the classes on our Patreon. Jump over to our Patreon, folks. It's $9.99 a month. That's how we are able to travel and do these videos. But I just wanted to present this option to you because everybody's always looking for, hey, how do I get my dog to ignore distractions? How to get that focus? How to prevent box crushing? Box crushing's never been an issue with the folks that train with us because we use this system. So see you next week, and remember, like and subscribe.